my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues in Michigan. Please subscribe to our channel. We get a lot of questions from people, and of course, the firm's goal is to try to help people out, and sometimes we're able to specifically field a question. And we're going to do that a little bit this morning. One of the questions we received recently was, should I get a divorce if I find out that my spouse married me for immigration purposes? I understand that question to mean there was an American citizen who married somebody so that they could stay in the country. Well, the question is whether or not, if you find that out, should you get a divorce? And really, divorce and that decision really has to be governed by the relationship, okay? Not by some external factor. If you have a great relationship with your spouse, but it turns out at the outset, perhaps the relationship was one of convenience or for immigration purposes or otherwise, you still got to look at not what happened back then, but where you are right now. If maybe he did marry you for immigration purposes, but now you actually have a relationship, maybe you have children, maybe this, you have that, the fact of what he did way back when, even though it was not for altruistic reasons, the fact that those reasons are questionable in and of themselves doesn't necessarily mean you should get divorced. If it's the other way around, though, if in fact it was for immigration, and after you said I do, he split, you haven't seen him for 3 years, yeah, well then odds are you were married just for the purposes of immigration, and in that scenario you would probably want to consider whether or not it's a union you want to maintain. I would say that it doesn't sound like anything but a shell of a marriage, and yeah, maybe you do want to get out of that kind of relationship. So I would say it's not about what the person did years ago. It's about what the status of the relationship is today. If the status of the relationship is that, the person, you had a relationship, it was a good relationship, even if things went bad, I don't think you should look to nullify it as if it was a non-entity, because who knows what the reasons were years ago why he or she got into the marriage. I think it's all about where you are today, what has gone on in the relationship, and if you've got a solid relationship, do everything to maintain it. And if you don't, at that point you should really consider whether or not you need to terminate the marriage. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.